Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Tim's Takeaways. I took the week off last week, got home from the wrestling state championships on Saturday really late, and then on Sunday it kind of slipped my mind to make this video. So I'm back this week and going to kind of catch up a little bit on some of the things I missed. Like I said, I was able to go up to the state championships last week and see three area wrestlers come away with state championships, and a total of 15 reached the podium. So fantastic job. My takeaway is this was one of the best wrestling seasons we've had in this area in a while. Back in 2017, we had four state champions, but I don't think we had as many kids place. So, really happy to see all the kids and all the hard work that they put in, and see that uh, lead to them getting on the podium. I'm going to talk a little bit about each of the state champions just because they each have a pretty awesome story. Start with Mark Samuel from Laney. He's a sophomore. He won the 4A 106-pound title, and he finished the season undefeated. I think when it's all said and done, Mark has a chance to be one of the greatest wrestlers to ever come from Wilmington. Obviously, if he can win two more state championships and finish as a three-time state champion, that puts him in elite company in the state, let alone in this area. So, big congratulations to Mark Samuel for capping an undefeated season. His teammate, Marcus Mondragon, who's a senior, won the 138-pound 4A state title. And I'm really happy for Marcus because he didn't wrestle his best at the regionals. He finished third in the East Regionals, but was awesome in the semifinals and the finals matches that I got to see on Saturday up at the state championships, and was real dominant in the finals. That match was never in doubt. So he finishes with a state championship in his final season, and joins his brother, who was also a state champion back during his time at Ashley. So also big congrats to Marcus. For North Brunswick, Brian Arago won a state championship at 182 pounds in the 3A classification. And, Brian's story is really incredible because he started wrestling later than most kids, and was a bit overweight, weighed 265 pounds as a freshman, but put in the hard work, changed his body, and really became a dominant wrestler. He finished this season undefeated as well, and capped his career with a state championship. So, awesome job, Brian, and congrats to all three. What a great wrestling season it was. Look forward to sharing my All Coastal Preps winter teams. Will be wrestling, swimming, and basketball here in the next couple weeks. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. Basketball is right in the thick of playoffs, and we have two teams still alive, which is awesome. And both are in the fourth round for the first time in quite a while. The Ashley girls were able to take care of business at home on Tuesday, and then yesterday were able to go on the road and win at Hillside to reach the fourth round for the first time since 2003, which also happened to be my junior year at Ashley High School. So it's been a long time. That just tells you right there how long it's been since Ashley has been to the fourth round of the playoffs. They'll have a tough test on Tuesday against Southeast Raleigh, a team that they've already played and lost to. But like Coach Adrian Gale told me on the phone, they're a completely different team right now. I think they legitimately have a shot to go up there and knock off Southeast Raleigh, who's a nationally ranked program, and obviously the gold standard in the state. But anytime you're going to bring Sanaya Rivers with you, you have a chance to win. So she's been special in this playoffs. She scored 37 points in their second round win, and then had 31 yesterday in the win at Hillside. Mia Samadre has really been playing well, and Bryn Little has stepped up and played really well. She had 14 in the second round and then 13 yesterday in the win. So, they've got three players that are playing really well. Lexi Henson's also playing at a nice level right now. So, congrats to the Screaming Eagles, and hopefully they can go up to Raleigh on Tuesday and take care of business and kind of shock the entire state. On the boys' side, the Hoggard Vikings are back in the fourth round for the first time since 2007. thanks to a really nice win over Hillside yesterday. Uh, Super impressed with how Hoggard played. Probably the best performance of the year, both offensively and defensively. They shot 44% from the field, 41% from 3-point range. Brady Rankin led the way with 26 points, and they just really uh, confused Hillside and took them out of everything they wanted to do on the offensive end. So the victory puts Hoggard, like I said, in the fourth round for the first time since 2007, and they'll get a home game, which is pretty cool. As the 4 seed, they look like they might have to go on the road and face number 1 seed Garner, but Lumberton, the number 9 seed, took out Garner in the third round. So Hoggard will host Lumberton in the fourth round, and that game is Tuesday night at 7 o'clock at Sheila Bowles Gymnasium. So hopefully the fans will come out and support the Vikings as they try to get to the East Final for the first time since 1970. I think it's really cool that Lumberton and Hoggard are both in the fourth round, two programs that we haven't seen there in a while. It's kind of, we tend to see the same teams kind of have success and make it this far. So really cool to see two teams that we haven't seen in a while get to this point. So lot going on this week. I'm going to start my spring previews on Monday, tomorrow. I'll also have power rankings are up for baseball, softball, and girls soccer. So you can go to the website and see my preseason power rankings for those three sports. Like I said, previews all next week. I'll be at Hoggard on Tuesday for that game, and then I'll also be getting into covering some spring sports. So this is a busy time of season, but I enjoy it and love doing it, and I'm going to try to get to as many spring sports as possible. It's a little more difficult because there's so many sports and obviously just one of me. So I'll do my best to get to as many as I can, but anything I don't get to, you can always check the daily roundups. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.